Hello, this is Rolf Tamazone. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video and do a quick unboxing and share my thoughts and insights into the new upcoming anniversary edition Tamagotchi that's going to be coming out in February. The thing that makes this one really cool is, as you can see, it comes with one of the vintage hard cases. We were all very excited in the community when we saw this, and Amazon US has had the pre-orders up for this for quite a while, and I believe Amazon UK is just starting to put up the pre-orders for these as well. So if you would like one, you should be able to do that through Amazon. I received this in the mail beginning of this month, and I wanted to make a review, but I just couldn't find a time earlier than this, so hopefully this will still be relevant. It came with this really nice card from the Tamagotchi team saying thank you for all your support this past year, wishing you a great 2024, which I really appreciated. And of course it had a bunch of their stuff in the back. And so this is the front of the box. It is a very attractive looking box, and of course features the hard case in the front and the back of it, and it is all hollow, so it is pretty neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut into the tape right here. If I can find the spot, there we go. And I always try to be extra careful opening these boxes because I don't like damaging them. There we go. So, ta-da! So I'm gonna put this on the side, and oh good, okay, for a moment I was afraid that this text was printed on the hard shell itself, but no, it is not. It is just a sticker apparently on the plastic cover, so phew, because I would love to be able to use this with other older models as well. The fact that we're getting this for the first time since 1997 is a huge deal. Of course, here is the instruction booklet. I'm not going to bother with that. And voila! Oh my, it is gorgeous. So before we look into the hard case, let's have a look at the shell itself. As you can see, it is a beautiful design. It is translucent with this really attractive gradients. It is absolutely gorgeous. And on the back are two of my favorite characters, Mamechi and Kuchi-Pachi. And of course there is a blue gradients over here in the back as well. So I like the fact that these special edition shells come with as much attention to the backs of them as to the front portions of the shells. So that is very cool. And the piece de resistance. Yes, it is such good quality. I absolutely love it. One difference I noticed from the original hard cases, of course, is the stuff in the back is not there. There was, if you guys will recall, in the original shells, like, 1997, Bandai and such in the back, this is just straight in the back. And it does not come with the little felt piece that normally went to the backs of the vintage ones to prevent them from knocking around. So I wonder if they adjusted it so that it does not knock around, so that would be something that's different. I'm also instantly noticing that the hinge mechanism over here is a little different. In fact, why don't I pause this video for one moment, grab one of my vintage ones, and we will do a better comparison. Alrighty, so here it is compared to the vintage one. So this is what I was talking about in the back. So this square nodule is missing from this one. This is a smooth, clean back. And of course, all this text where it shows Bandai 1997, made in Japan type of thing is not there either. And for the hinge mechanism, if you'll pay attention in the vintage ones, if my camera will focus, there was a part that went through the hinges here to hold this in place. But one negative portion of this was that sometimes they could get loose and these little things would pop out and then these would become useless. So that was one downside to this, but it seems in this one that is no longer a case. There is no piece that goes through. So my camera, there we go. This one just seems to be a mechanism that snaps into each other by design, so there is no third piece necessary to make the hinge mechanism work. So this is a much more proficient design, I think. And holding them side by side, I do see that this is slightly thinner, which explains why there isn't this little felt piece that was present in the vintage ones to prevent them from knocking around. So I'm assuming that means they will not be knocking around in this one. So let's have a look at that. I'm also appreciative of the fact that the locking lid portion of this in the vintage ones, if you guys will have dealt with these, you'll notice that it is very small and very thin and very flimsy, and they tended to break if you weren't super careful, which prevented you from securing it down. In this one, by contrast, it is much wider and much sturdier looking, so it is a big improvement. So with this, let's place this guy in here, and when you close it, yes, it is absolutely snug, nothing is moving, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. This is, I'm just smiling from ear to ear right now because this is so amazing. I'm probably going to be grabbing a few of these just for these improved cases, and I can't wait until the incredibly talented crafters we have in this community get their hands on these, so they'll be able to come up with even more designs and colors and custom ones. I'm sure we'll be seeing lots more of those in the future, and I'm gonna go ahead and try it with just a regular vintage one that I have lying around here, so to see if it fits. Say if you have like your merinos and other ones, if it'll fit the same. So far so good. And yes, it fits them just fine, and they are also snug. So this is absolutely amazing. I am thrilled about this. As I said, you can pick up this design on Amazon, and it is slated to be coming out in February. So that is just around the corner. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir.